Welcome to the show, everyone. We are already having a crazy time here at the studio with my show. It happens almost every day. We're live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to be sharing the show in a little bit. You know, Medicare is in the air, and so I have with me Peter Arona, and he is the owner of ABCDMedicare.com. You're a busy boy right now.
Yeah, it's very busy right now, Kara. We're out there helping a lot of people. A lot of them with just questions. A lot of it is helping them qualify for extra help. A lot of them going the extra mile and helping them qualify and make sure that they have access and Medicare put together. And then we're also just doing plan reviews for everybody. So we're just working kind of a little bit of overtime, long days, long nights. But you know, we're out there just meeting a lot of new people and helping them out.
Here's what I want you to know about Peter Arona, is that he's your seniors advocate. And he's out there to help you make sure that you get the right plan for you.
That's correct. We represent all the major plans in Arizona as well in the county of Maricopa County. So there's not a plan that we don't have that we can't help you find. Basically what we're doing is we're doing comprehensive plan reviews, and within those plan reviews, we kind of narrow it down to 2 or 3 plans that are going to be really good fits. And then we kind of review the details of those plans and kind of find out which one is going to fit your lifestyle and budget.
Now, this is a free service to the families out there.
That's correct. Yeah, we don't charge for any of our services for doing the comprehensive review or helping them with access or helping them with extra help, which is for prescription drugs. Everything that we do is at no cost. When we finally enroll somebody and they enroll into a plan, the insurance carrier pays us to help them with the services.
So what he also does, if you don't have your hat, you better get it, okay? He has a hat that he gives you when you sit down and talk to him. Also, he gives you a free car wash at Jackson's Car Wash. That's all over the valley, and you can go ahead and sit down with him. He just wants to sit down and find out how he can help. And the thing is that you mentioned to me the last time that you were on, there's a new product, there's a new company out there that people might not be aware of.
Yeah, so there's plans change every year. One plan can improve benefits. Some plans they stay the same with very minimal changes. And there's also new carriers coming to the marketplace. So one of the new carriers is Devoted Health. We're working with them, partner with them. The other new carrier that's come into the market and on the Medicare Advantage side is Banner Medicare Advantage. So Banner, as you know, as the hospital facility network, they also have a new Medicare plan that they're rolling out as well. And so we're working with them as well to help get the word out to people, help people see if it's a good fit for them. We don't push one plan or the other. We work and we have relationships with all these carriers, and so what we do is, because we have relationships and we know how those carriers work, which doctors are in network, which hospitals are in network, people who have different needs. Everyone's unique and different, so we find the plans that help them work for them. We have a veteran here in the radio station, so we also work with veterans. So there's plans that are specifically designed to help veterans as well. So we, depending on what your needs are and where you're at in your life and what you've done, we help them understand how the plan works and help them find the right plan.
And you can call him direct. His phone number is 602-770-9062. And his website, it's easy to remember. It's ABCDMedicare.com. I also love your social media because it's all really cool and really neat of how you make everything really fun for everyone. You really get your seniors involved with you as well, and they become a friend,
Yeah, no, I mean, really, when we sit down with people, although we're busy, we really take the time to listen to what's going on, because it's important to listen to understand what their needs are. If we are not listening, we don't understand what the needs are, then how do we make advice to tell them where they're going to go? Like I said, we're not pushing one plan or another. We're listening to help understand where they're at. The other thing I want to talk about a little bit is that we have never mentioned it on the radio, but I'm bilingual in the sense that I speak Spanish as well. So that's a very common thing in Arizona. Although the kids speak English and they may listen to this radio station, their parents speak Spanish, or maybe they need translation services. And so, a lot of people I meet with, that's also common, where the kids are helping the influencers in the family, right? They're helping the father make the decisions. They call me and say, I heard you on the radio, or I saw you here, or a doctor recommended you to speak with you. do you speak Spanish? And so that's another thing that we bring to the table as well. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, but on top of all of that, being bilingual and being a seniors advocate, you will go the furthest extent you can with your clients. I know this for a fact because I've seen what you do. I've seen it where you had a client that was out in like Tucson somewhere,
Right.
and was on a medication that his plan was way high.
Right.
And you actually went out there because time was of the essence.
Right.
And you ran all the way out there to help him and guided him into a better plan.
Yeah, and that's what we do. I mean, sometimes timing is important, especially when you're new to Medicare. When you get in, you can get late enrollment penalties for Part D for prescription drugs. You can also get a late enrollment penalty for Part B, which is for medical doctors. And so it's important you understand when to enroll, the timing of it, when to enroll, because these are lifetime penalties. This isn't a quick slap on the hand. This is something that's going to follow you. Although it's 10% for Part B and 1% for a month for Part D, you want to make sure you're working with someone who understands the repercussions and the rules are who's going to actually get you there on time.
It's a free, no obligation consultation, and he's going to sit down and find out whether you're on the right path or not, and if you're not, he's going to guide you into the better path that you should be on.
Yeah.
That number to call is 602-770-9062, and it's ABCDMedicare.com. You're going to get a hat. You're also going to go ahead and get that free car wash from Jackson's Car Wash. What else?
So, I had an interesting conversation with one of my clients today. He was awarded access, and so he had not had access before, so he was on a regular standard Medicare Advantage plan. And, he got an award letter from Access saying that he's going to be with Access, so we combined the Access plan with a plan that's designed to work with Access to call him a full dual plan. And so the interesting conversation is he said he received a phone call from somebody claiming to be from Access, telling them that they need to have a meeting with him so that they can get him better benefits, which is completely illegal to do. So just a word of caution to people out there. Access.
Everybody's eyes are rolling
Yeah.
here. They can't.
Yeah.
It's really sad what this world has come to, and
Yeah.
they will grab onto the seniors before
Correct,
anybody.
and they'll take
Advantage.
the vulnerability as well as lack of knowledge to understand how things work. And so, the IRS is not going to call you, and neither is CMS, and neither is Access. Okay, they're going to send you a letter. And if you want to know what's going on, just let me know. We always work in your guys' behalf and the client's behalf. So give me a call, and it can be a quick phone call over the phone, and we can just talk about what you need to do.
602-770-9062. Are you doing any events still right now?
Yeah, so we have several events. We're over at Food City on the weekends, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Obviously, through December 6th is the last day that we're going to be there because it's coming to an end soon.
The 7th is upon us.
Yeah, so it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. In the mornings, we're at Food City, 91st Avenue and Thomas. And then on Thursdays, we're over at Hatfield Medical Group in Apache Junction. We're helping them to have a new office there. And the word on the street is that Hatfield Medical Group is going to be expanding to the west side of town, about 3 or 4 new offices. So hopefully we can continue to partner with us and we help them fill those offices up.
Here's what we know about people. They are procrastinators, and they know, it seems like a long way away, December 7th,
Yeah.
but it's not. Look, the year is gone already, folks, and the fact is that you need to make sure that you don't put your head in the sand, and if you have questions, especially if you need someone bilingual, Peter's here to help. That phone number again at 602-770-9062. It's ABCDMedicare.com. What else? I mean, in terms of some of the medications, what are the final words for today? Because, this is it, man.
Yeah, I mean, so another thing that's come out with CMS this year, they've come out with an insulin savings program. And so there's a handful of carriers in Arizona, Maricopa that are participating in that program. That helps drop your insulins down to $35, and you don't go into the donut hole. If you're somebody who's diabetic on insulins, that may be something you want to take a look at to try to save some money, and you can give me a call as well.
Don't try and do it yourself. Don't ask your neighbor. Don't call the big numbers on television. Ask somebody who's local here. He's also bilingual. 602-770-9062. It's ABCD Medicare.